Western Kentucky University is being forced to make cuts amid a multi-million-dollar budget shortfall.
And later in the show, community members spent World Down Syndrome Day celebrating and dancing with their friends at Best Buddies.
Rain arrives this evening, and we'll see more rain this weekend, and it won't end until Sunday, and we'll have the rest of that forecast here in just a few minutes.
This is News Channel 12, live at 6, where commitment makes the difference.
Tuning into News Channel 12 live at 1, I'm Katie Cook.
And I'm Amanda Baldwin.
Western Kentucky University is announcing the immediate removal of 119 full-time positions. On Monday, President Tim Caboni released the full list of the positions being cut. Included in that list are 57 vacant positions and 62 currently filled positions. The cuts come just weeks after a Board of Regents meeting that discussed the university's $15 million shortfall. WKU will pay out the cut employees until June 30th. In a statement issued to the WKU community, President Tim Caboni said, quote, "Those employees directed effectively by the elimination of positions have been notified and have received information from Human Resources to address important questions related to pay and benefits. We will continue our work to provide them the support necessary as they transition to other opportunities." Academics aren't the only department experiencing cuts. Reporter Curry McCullough takes us to campus to tell us how athletics is feeling the pain.
It is no surprise that Western Kentucky University athletics is a powerhouse. But with the recent news about budget cuts being put in place, the athletic department is particularly feeling the pain. WKU student athletes can expect this in June of 2018. A 5.7% cut from their $23.6 million budget. Who and what will be affected? Athletic Director Todd Stewart says every sport will deal with the cut.
When you're looking at a total of really now $5 million in reductions since 2011, everybody is unfortunately going to feel the pain of this one because there's no other way to go about it.
Stewart says each sport will have the responsibility to determine where the cuts will be made.
Well, it'll be up to each sport to decide, where they can come up with the number that they are given, so it won't be the same for everybody, but I think certainly all those things are on the table.
This is not only discouraging for the faculty of sports and academics, but the student athletes as well. Though every sport will deal with the cuts, Stewart says the track and field program could possibly hurt more than others. But as we all know, this will not stop the tops from being on top.
For a detailed list of the university's budget cuts, visit www.wku.edu.
As a student at WKU, it can seem as if the parking fines never stop. The Department of Parking and Transportation is implementing new programs to help you out this fall semester.
'Twas the night before midterms, and all through the hill, students were struggling with paying their bills.
I've gotten the warnings and I'm like, are you kidding me?
I've been at WKU for about 12 years and it seems, maybe they've gotten a little stricter.
It happens to the best of us. A 30-second pit stop could lead to a $30 fine. Social media always seems to be filled with criticism and complaints about the Parking and Transportation Department on campus. No one is safe from the wrath.
Sometimes, especially on weekends, that's a little bit harsh when I'm coming up here on my time and doing my job or meeting students who need extra assistance and I get a ticket for being in the wrong area on a Sunday.
Citations range from $10 to a whopping $600, but most citations are around $50. Director of Parking and Transportation Services, Jennifer Tugas, said they distribute 14,000 citations per year. Let's put that in perspective. 14,000 parking citations at around $50 could cover the expenses of a Shakira concert for the entire student body twice. As frustrating as it may seem from an outsider's perspective, PTS Director Jennifer Tugas assures students that progress is being made.
So as we look at the coming year and the changes that are happening on campus, there will be new services that we're going to be introducing that should make the experience better for students. We'll introduce a pay-by-cell option for commuters that are interested in daily parking instead of annual parking, because about 20% of commuters really only come to campus once a week. And so they don't need to buy an annual permit, they really just need something to park for the day.
Along with the new commuter passes, this fall PTS will be introducing a bike share program as well as a ride sharing opportunity for students to travel home.
The latest updates on the new parking and transportation programs can be found at wku.edu/transportation.
Now Austin Burks joins us with a first look at our forecast. What's it looking like out there, Austin?
Well, when we woke up this morning, we woke up to some cold and cloudy conditions, and we are currently still seeing those out there. Right now, we're at 49 degrees. We have a dew point at 31, and we're seeing winds coming out of the southeast at 4 miles per hour. And we'll continue to see those throughout the rest of the day. We're currently sitting again at 49 degrees. We have 47 in London. We have 50 in Louisville. And then we look across the western parts of the state, we have 49 in Paducah and 47 in Evansville. And we'll continue to see those throughout the rest of the day. And those rain chances will be picking up tonight. And we'll see those temperatures slowly climb up a little bit because we have a warm front entering out of the southwest. But we're looking at rain arriving this evening. And we have rainy Saturday, possible thunderstorms, and we have a cloudy and dry Sunday. And I'll have the rest of that in the forecast here in just a few minutes. And I'll get back to you.
Thanks, Austin. Coming up, find out how WKU's Student Government Association is playing a part in helping first-generation college students.
And reporter Reese Vincent shares how the community is advocating for a local organization during election season.
The Student Government Association at WKU is bringing a new scholarship to campus.
Student Government Association of Western Kentucky University is bringing a new kind of scholarship.
We currently have a lot of scholarships that students can apply for, but one of our newest is the First Generation Scholarship. So this is to students who attend WKU, and it would allow them to not only pay for tuition, but also if they were to use it during summer, it could help with a summer class, things of that nature. So it's just alleviating that burden for some of those students who might not have a full tuition scholarship or may need some extra help.
But for one SGA member, this is a testimony for his passion to help other students, like him, fulfill their academic goals.
Actually a first-generation college student. Both my parents went to technical college, and that's as high as they went. So whenever I read about it in the paper, it really struck a chord with me. And I also work as a tutor at the TRIO Student Support Services, which targets first-generation college students to help them complete college. And it's a government grant-funded program, and also low-income and students with disabilities. So that made me realize, too, that there's a large population of students that need help, that have trouble paying for college, that would otherwise succeed if they didn't have to work 3 jobs to try to pay for tuition and do things like that. Scholarships are important to SGA because our mission is to help WKU students, and we're allotted a budget every year, and so I believe it's good for us to use part of that budget to directly help students. It felt great to achieve that purpose of trying to help students, and it's a great experience in having the campus resource of the SGA.
WKU students have the opportunity to apply and learn more about this first-time scholarship by visiting the Student Government Association's social media pages and website.
Following the recent school shooting, several questions regarding safety have emerged. Reporter Macaulay Dodson was able to provide answers for WKU students.
The recent school shootings, there has been many questions regarding an active shooter plan on Western Kentucky University's campus. Some students are not aware of the procedure.
I've never received any information about what to do if there actually was one reported on campus happening.
However, there are other students that are aware of the current procedure.
I don't know Western's policy, but I do know about run, fight, and hide. Run if you can, fight, like use anything as a weapon, and then hide for the worst case scenario.
Thursday's interview with WKU's Public Information Officer, Timothy Gray, I had the opportunity to clear the air on the confusion of the active shooter procedure that is currently implemented.
The message that the university pushes and that we strongly support and that we're training folks on, of course, is run, hide, fight.
A few years ago, WKU Police Department and WKU Public Broadcasting Service produced an active shooter training video that can be a resourceful tool for both students and faculty on campus.
It's a video that we use in our trainings. You know, of course, we cater our trainings to whether we're talking with faculty members and staff members or whether we're talking about students.
Mr. Gray gave advice on what students should do if they are ever in an unclear situation.
The thing is that if students, if they see something, to say something.
In the unlikely event of an active shooter on campus, don't forget to run, hide, and fight. For News Channel 12, I'm Macaulay Dotson.
Any additional questions regarding WKU's safety plan can be directed to campus police at 270-745-2548.
Coming up next in weather, Austin Burks gives us a look at our extended forecast.
And later in sports, Haley Schoengart gives us the latest updates on the men's basketball team's run in the NIT tournament.
Welcome back to News Channel 12. I am Austin Burks. Well, we usually hear April showers bring May flowers. Well, we're going to see those showers start about a week early starting tonight. But we currently look around the region. We're sitting around 49 degrees in Bowling Green. We're looking at 50 in Louisville, 47 in London. We look across western Kentucky. We're looking at 49 in Paducah and around mid to upper 40s across the region. We look at our current conditions on campus. We're looking at 49 degrees. And we have cloudy conditions, and we're looking at that dew point around 31 degrees and a humidity at 50, and then southeast winds at 4 miles per hour cause those temperatures to go up just slightly around to the upper 50s for the rest of the day. But we look around the other conditions around the hill. We look at up the hill, we're at 48 degrees. On South Campus, we're at 48 degrees. The Houch, 49. Owensboro, Glasgow, and E-Town, we're all to the mid 40s around, and some showers are in Glasgow currently right now. And we look across what we could see in the next few days, or excuse me, yesterday's weather. We're looking at 53 degrees, or 53 was the high yesterday. We had a low of 29, and our normal is 62 and 39, and we're well below that right now, and not even close to that record of 90 set in 1907. And we're a little bit below average with precipitation right now, but that is all coming to change, because we look right now, Saturday morning we're going to see a warm front come close to our region and keep those temperatures a little bit around 49 degrees in Nashville, but we'll see heavy rain and possible thunderstorms tomorrow, and even some snow and good totals around northeast parts of Kentucky. And we look on Saturday night, we're looking around more showers and thunderstorms with that warm front stalled out in around Nashville, and then more snow chances across parts of northeast Kentucky. And we look around Sunday, the rain finally exits out of the state, and we'll see a few snow showers in Kentucky, but looking clear, cloudy, and cold for Sunday. And we look this afternoon, we're currently going to be 50 degrees today with a chance of showers and thunderstorms tonight, cloudy, rain likely, and a southerly wind at 3 to 6 miles per hour. And when we look tonight, we'll have 44 degrees with heavy at times. We'll see some rain, and then southeast winds at 6 to 13 miles per hour. And then we look at tomorrow, we'll see temperatures around 58 degrees, rain just about all day, and we'll see thunderstorms possible. So you might hear a few rumbles of thunder, and we'll see those southerly winds at 11 to 13 miles per hour. And we look at that 7-day forecast. It's going to be 58 degrees tomorrow with rain, and we'll see more rain this weekend. So you want to get those umbrellas out and get rid of those heavy coats, because temperatures are going to round up to be in the mid to upper 60s this week. And back to y'all.
Thank you, Austin. Many individuals believe presidential elections are the only chance for change. Reporter Reese Vincent spoke with one member of the community who values a vote for every ballot.
Not only is she arriving early for this community gathering, Bowling Green resident Barbara Pollock believes in arriving early to the polls. With growing concern for voter turnout rates from all populations, Barbara seeks to mobilize others through education and advocacy.
We have a voice, and we have to utilize that voice. And we do that by coming out to vote. We do that by, like I said, holding more than ever. It's so important to hold our elected officials accountable.
Barbara joins Black leaders advocating for the community for Black Votes Matter, where local residents and various organizations network to create strategies for increasing voter participation. BLAC coordinator Chastity Dunn says the network of representatives is planning additional community events to further lay the foundation for a healthy democracy.
We're going to have a meet and greet with all the candidates. We're also going to have voter registrations, some voter drives within the local barbershops and hair salons and other areas within our community just to get the word out and to get people to register to vote.
A question is now raised as to whether those registered will cast their vote in Bowling Green's upcoming primary or wait until the next general election. Barbara reminds us that the minor elections, our grassroots, are the basis for sowing the seed of change.
This is where it starts in our school boards, our commissioners, our councilmen. I mean, all of those elected officials are important to us, and we should vote, exercise our vote, and vote for the person that we think that would represent us best.
For News Channel 12, I'm Reese Vinson.
For more information on Black Votes Matter, visit aventa.us/bowlinggreen.
After the break, Haley Schoengart catches us up on the WKU men's basketball team's NIT tournament run.
And she'll review the baseball matchup between WKU and U of L.
The Hilltoppers had a huge win Wednesday night, defeating number 2 seed Oklahoma State 92-84. Freshman Tavion Hollingsworth led the Toppers to their victory, scoring 30 points, matching his career high. Dwight Colby's hard work didn't go unnoticed as he had 16 points and 13 rebounds. Darius Thompson scored 11 points and Justin Johnson had 10 points and 5 rebounds himself. This is the first time the Hilltoppers will be advancing to the Final Four since 1971. Early Thursday morning, WKU fans surrounded Diddle Arena to welcome home their Hilltoppers after their win against Oklahoma State. The team returned from Oklahoma State Stadium around 12:30 this morning. Fans congratulated the team and prepared for the NIT semifinals matchup this week. The Hilltoppers will be playing in Madison Square Garden on Tuesday night against Utah. WKU hosted number 15 Louisville on Wednesday at Nick Dennis Field. The Toppers' bats were smoking early. Here's Coley Curry finding his hot spot with a pitch on the inside as he sends that way out to right center, and that one's just not coming back, ladies and gentlemen. The Tops are up 1-0 at that point. Jacob Brian Smith is then up, and he picked up where Curry left off in the 4th inning. That one was a shot straight out up to left center. WKU and Louisville went back and forth the entire game, but the Cards rallied with 5 runs in the 8th inning. And although the Tops were able to score in the 9th inning, it just wasn't enough. Louisville led in the end 8-5. The Lady Hilltoppers took to the diamond Wednesday to face Jacksonville State. The scoring action started in the 1st inning when Jordan Frobick scored on a throwing error, followed by a Brittany Vaughn double, making it 3-0. At the top of the 4th, Jacksonville State's Layla Chambers hits a solo home run to make it 3-1. WKU answers in the bottom of the 4th with 3 of their own. Jacksonville State would add another run in the top of the 7th thanks to a Caitlin Sapp double. But that would not be enough as WKU wins 6-2, moving them to 19-11 on the season. WKU's 100th football team took the field for the first time on Tuesday. Mike Sanford and the team look to put their disappointing 2017 season behind them. In Sanford's 2nd year as head coach, he will look to use the run game to carry his offense by returning all 5 of his running backs. The annual red and white scrimmage will take place on April 21st.
Thank you, Haley. After the break, see how one local organization is celebrating World Down Syndrome Day.
And Austin Burks joins us for one last look at our weekend forecast. A local organization known as the Buddy House acknowledges more than just World Down Syndrome Day. A 5th-year anniversary of the center calls for a festive celebration. Reporter Brittany Perry visited the house to see how the Buddies are doing in their 5th year.
Yeah, 5 years ago today is when we opened the place. Of course, you know, Down syndrome is the 21st chromosome. There's an extra copy of it. So that's why March is the 3rd month. 21st is the 21st chromosome. So that's why it's March 21st.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Swab.
I'm having like this. Being our Buddy House, it's fun and my visual is bright. My visual is ready for me, so yeah.
Everyone becomes more aware. We increase the awareness of people with Down syndrome.
Everybody like visual needs come in and have DJ, singing, rock and roll, stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. Have food, like maybe have pizza, or maybe have meatball. So yeah, I like meatballs. So yeah, or steak. I like steak too. I'm cook. Yeah, I love cook too, man. Yeah, and I love ladies. Call me ladies. I'm different, yeah, but everyone is normal. My visual is broad. I know my visual is, but I know it's broad.
Elaine says the Buddy House has goals to expand the center to accommodate the growing number of buddies.
Now Austin joins us with a final look at our forecast. Austin, tell us about it.
Well, we're going to see a lot of rain this weekend, and you're probably going to have your plans washed out unless you're going to spend your days indoors, but it's going to be a wet weekend with cold and clouds. We'll see more of that this upcoming week with that 7-day forecast. We could see 58 degrees tomorrow with the rain chances. A few thunderstorms will be possible. Then Sunday we could see more rain, and then this upcoming week we could see higher temperatures and more rain in our forecast. It's going to be a washout, folks.
Well, I'll be indoors, I know, tonight for Dance Big Red. What about you guys?
I'm going to Dance Big Red as well.
Oh, perfect.
Well, I'm going to spend my time at my dorm, and I'm going to watch TV and have a good time watching March Madness and stuff. So.
Stay dry.
Yeah, y'all stay dry too, yeah.
So Austin, it was recently the first day of spring, but there was snow on the ground. What was up with that?
Well, it was a bit out of the ordinary, but we'll see more snow actually this weekend up in Northeast, the same areas that saw, and it could be more totals than what we saw this past week, and we'll see more snow and more rain in our forecast. So.
No snow for Bowling Green?
No snow for Bowling Green.
Okay,
well,
yeah,
that's
seriously.
Good. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for this afternoon. Thank you for making News Channel 12 your source for news.
Have a great weekend.